South-South cooperation. What is it? South-South cooperation means countries of the South, many of them poor, helping each other by sharing technical or economic knowledge and skills to facilitate development. Why is South-South cooperation important? And what are the benefits of increasing South-South cooperation and trade? The South as a whole is no longer outside the world's economic mainstream. 40% of global trade involves Southern countries.
The world has undergone major economic and political transformation in the last 2 decades. The changes, particularly in the South, have been more rapid than at any time during a similar span in world history. New patterns of trade, investment, and other economic linkages among the countries of the global South are emerging rapidly. The concept of South-South cooperation has emerged as a sense of political solidarity and economic cooperation, which, if adequately harnessed, will contribute greatly to the development of the South.
Expanding economic opportunities in Southern countries is a very effective way to reduce poverty and improve the lives of hundreds of millions of people throughout the global South.
You are transferring your experience, you're sharing your experience basically. That's what the collaboration is all about. So you feel comfortable because it's coming from someone that you can feel equal, you don't feel kind of threatened by his or her presence, and you feel inspired also that if they can do it, we can do it too.
World trade has become more open and free, but the playing field is far from level for countries of the South. Significant challenges to expansion of South-South cooperation exist, but so too do enormous opportunities. The existing structure of development aid assumes that technical assistance will flow only from the North to the South. Southern countries can learn from one another, but there is a real need for a formal mechanism to connect Southern expertise. The UNDP Special Unit for South-South Cooperation fills this role, enabling the exchange of knowledge, expertise, and technology among Southern countries. The mandate of the Special Unit is to work within the UN system to link together countries having needs with those having solutions. It works to coordinate the network of UN focal points on South-South cooperation and supports the work of all organizations in South-South cooperation, benefiting all UN member states. Direction and guidance are provided to the Special Unit by the High-Level Committee on South-South Cooperation of the United Nations General Assembly, which meets every 2 years. 192 member states, as well as UN agencies, intergovernmental organizations, and NGOs are represented at these meetings, with all parties working together to ensure that energies are channeled to support South-South cooperation. Using the input from these meetings, the Special Unit ensures that South-South cooperation is incorporated in the strategic planning of UNDP and other UN agencies.
And we have yet to gauge the volume and impact of the welcomed impetus provided by South-South cooperation and triangular cooperation. The challenges ahead are daunting. In responding to them, let us ensure that all voices be heard and that all stakeholders participate actively in building a broad consensus on the governance of international development cooperation.
The work of the Special Unit is innovative and unique. No other organization provides expertise and assistance in the critically important area of South-South cooperation. From farming to technology to services, the Special Unit's impact is increasingly felt in countries around the world. In addition to providing guidance and support, the Special Unit manages several funds for the benefit of Southern countries and can receive contributions for activities relating to South-South cooperation.
Let me stress how committed we are in the United Nations Development Group and UNDP in particular to South-South cooperation as an organizing principle for much of our work, how grateful I am to the South-South Unit and to the support the South-South Unit is getting from many of you.
In the past, Technical cooperation among developing countries typically involves sending a few experts to developing countries. Conferences on technical cooperation usually resulted in a set of declarations or a plan of action, but there was seldom much follow-up. In contrast to this earlier lack of effectiveness, the Special Unit provides a mechanism to follow up on projects and programs and is an ongoing resource for support and services. The work of the Special Unit is focused on three platforms: policy, knowledge management, and partnerships and resource mobilization. The Special Unit uses these platforms to address conceptual, structural, and operational challenges in expanding South-South cooperation.
So that it's not just the issue of regional cooperation when we talk about South-South cooperation, but also intra-regional cooperation. So Asia is a very good example. You have countries in Asia that invest in another continent like Africa. And here the partnership among the various regional commissions have made a major difference.
The policy platform seeks to find policy choices based on proven solutions. The Special Unit's work in this area helps to keep South-South cooperation high on the world's agenda. It also addresses good governance and corruption. Activities under this platform include the Global South-South Development Forum, the South Report, and the United Nations Day of South-South Cooperation. The Special Unit's second platform, Knowledge Management, seeks to increase South-South cooperation by addressing the lack of a centralized database to promote knowledge sharing among Southern countries. It is very difficult for developing countries to know which country has needed expertise. The knowledge corridor is currently shut. The Special Unit is addressing the operational challenge of increasing South-South cooperation with an aggressive and expanding roster of knowledge-sharing activities. These include the Global South-South Development Academy, Learning Resource Center web-based SSC certification, publications detailing a wide variety of Southern technologies and solutions to address problems common to many Southern countries, and the Web of Information for Development, or WIDE, an online database for knowledge sharing among Southern countries. Through the Partnerships and Resource Mobilization Platform, the Special Unit packages and shares knowledge, helping Southern countries implement the choices they have made. Work under this platform provides concrete solutions and helps to create and maintain an ongoing enabling environment for South-South cooperation, organizing needs and capabilities from both knowledge developers and knowledge seekers. Among the initiatives under the Partnerships and Resource Mobilization Platform are business forums and the South-South Global Assets and Technology Exchange System, SS-GATE. SS-GATE employs a market-based mechanism to enable the private sector, small and medium-sized businesses in developing countries, to put a price on technology transfer and to access from one another needed technologies, expertise, resources, and to locate sources of investment capital to help expand their businesses. Future phases will expand SS-GATE to offer public-private partnerships and investment opportunities on small infrastructure projects in the South. The idea here is to increase South-South trade, investment, technology transfer, and stimulate jobs and overall economic growth by use of market-oriented mechanisms. The Special Unit works as an enabler. It enables demand-driven solutions to be marketed and matched up with others who need these technologies, services, and investment. The Special Unit helps to get development assistance where needed, eliminating the middleman. The Special Unit's work through these three platforms is transparent and offers multi-level support. The three platforms are mutually supportive, and the Special Unit is constantly working to improve their effectiveness and expand their reach by bringing in new partners and working on a larger scale. The Special Unit works to organize, showcase, and market solutions for the needs of small and medium-sized businesses. It is not an implementer, but a facilitator, enabling seekers and providers of technology to come together. Its work is innovative, strategic, and always evolving. As the need for South-South exchange of technology and ideas increases, the services of the Special Unit are available to all Southern countries in partnership with UNDP and other UN agencies, the G77, the European Union, other intergovernmental organizations, and non-governmental organizations. Helping small and medium-sized enterprises in the South access the resources, expertise, and financing needed to grow is essential if Southern countries are to improve the lives of their citizens and meet the Millennium Development Goals. While much has been accomplished in South-South cooperation, vast challenges and enormous opportunities lie ahead. We invite you to join us in this vital task.